This view was shared by David Granger on Friday during his television program, The Public Interest, where he discussed matters concerning environmental security and national unity. It was during this forum that the government's move on Thursday to publicize aspects of its intended presentation to COP26 and to launch a 4-month-long consultation process was openly lambasted by the former president.
It is deficient. There are many gaps, there are many holes, there are many unanswered questions. And it is deliberately deceptive because we could have been told before what the elements were.
Granger is adamant that the government has not given the public enough time to comprehend the proposals and to recommend changes to the strategy before the conference occurs. President Ali, during his presentation on Thursday, conveyed that the strategy was already uploaded and ready for the population and even those in the international community. However, Granger believes that government's failure to consult with the people is very disappointing.
It is very disappointing that the government of Guyana should wait until literally a few hours before going to Glasgow to put this presentation on the table and say, here, this is what we're going to say. We have not discussed it. We don't know whether the people of Guyana agree with its contents, and we don't know the outcome.
He is, however, satisfied that the administration adopted the coalition's Decade of Development approach, which he articulated last year to plan for the country's growth. According to him, the government cherry-picked ideas from the coalition's Green State Development Strategy, Vision 2040, and combined them with its own outdated Low-Carbon Development Strategy 2009 version.
Last year, 2020, I announced the 10-year development plan. But now they've announced a 10-year development plan. They're calling it LCDS 2030. So, imitation is a form of flattery. But there's no need to invent the wheel all over again. There's no need for the PPP to, reject everything simply because it came from the APNU AFC.
In comparing the two strategies, Granger said that the original low-carbon development strategy was opportunistic and cash-motivated, while the Green State Development Strategy was holistic and development-driven. He then suggested that there should be careful consideration of the causes of the country's two worst catastrophic floods in 2009 and 2021. He advised Guyanese to pay close attention to what the government will present at the upcoming conference and to insist on wide prior consultation and consent to the so-called LCDs 2030. He also urged the government, citizens, and civil society to adopt common positions as Guyana prepares to participate in the United Nations Climate Change Conference COP26 in Glasgow, Scotland in the upcoming week. Guyana signed the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change at the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development in 1992. For the HGP 90 News, Kendell Richmond.